Kona. Got this game. Looks like my kind of jazz. Looks a bit horror-y, a bit mysterious, a bit walking a simulator, walking around, looking at weird things. Looks a bit like Fargo. It's always on sale for like $3.99 or something. Thought I'd pick it up. Thought I'd play it. Don't know anything about it other than first person. Ooh. Buttons are quite
Carl Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done.
I can drive this shit. Woo! My head seems a bit high.
They had set up to meet at the general store.
Whoa, I've actually got to stay at this bitch.
Well, actually the entire village had William Hamilton's name written all over it.
Bet there's a trophy for crashing. Whoa, didn't sign up for a racing game, boys. What do you break?
When the roads were bad, muddy, or snowed in, it was customary around these parts to close them off. But it was also customary to ignore those signs entirely and drive there anyway.
Well, that's not a good idea, is it? Rest stop. Open. Empty bottle. Is it? Oh, the controls are severe. Camera sensitivity. Let's knock that down a wee bit. That's a bit more normal. Let's give this fucking whiplash, right? Crouch, jump. Creepy masks. Can you run? Whoa, yeah you can. That's always good. Hello. Fire starter. Twisted fire starter.
Emperor Duplessis, in spite of his conservative agenda, did a good job in colonizing the rural north, which helped to re-establish the region as an integral part of the province of Quebec. The blue fleur-de-lis could be seen fluttering in the wind here and there, taunting the red Canadian flags on the other side of the province's boundaries.
So it's going to be like a survival game then, isn't it? Picking up fire lighters and shit. It's a bit severe, this control. How often does a road need to be closed to require 2 picnics? Good question. Good question. It will be good. Good. Wolves, caribous, bears, partridges, foxes, snow owls, great. The Africa of America. Brilliant. Take the map, dude. stone. Right, let's move this beach.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business.
Down to business.
Hamilton never mentioned a road blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
Drinking
the
and
local
driving.
populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman
Shit.
who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him. Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people. Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man.
Whoa, son. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hello? Yeah, fucking feels like it.
Carl needed to get out of there. The cold and the pain required urgent care.
Yeah, it is a survival game. Look, I'm freezing. Welcome to Kona. Car's fucked. Withdraw deposit. Withdraw. Lay chains.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Already?
The driver had taken off. It was still best to check it out and leave nothing to chance.
Oh, this narrator's
Carl
online.
needed help.
This maybe isn't a very good game to stream, really.
It was a small, locked box engraved with the letters W.H. Carl thought about taking it. Nothing was to be left to chance.
What's that? Who's that ugly bitch?
Such heart-wrenching Nordic poetry that was. But Carl didn't care much about flowery language.
I'm trying to read this, stop talking. Alright. Let's pop the trunk.
This deep in the country, his last hope was to find an abandoned garage or a farm by the roadside. His life depended on it.
Okay. Let's get warm in here. Ooh, it's better.
Even better than he had hoped. Carl Faubert had succeeded once more, and was now on his way to new adventures.
What was that? I need a log. No, go away. I'm the log bro. And logs outside. There's logs outside, come on. There's a log.
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
Oh no. What do I need? Oh, I'm dying off. Yeah, I need logs. Logs!
The cold was burning Carl. He would not hold up much longer. He had to warm himself.
Give us a break, dude. Logs. Let's absolutely fuck all up here. Well, that's just killed me. Using all my energy running up there. There's logs here. Walked right past them. Get a log on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yes. Get down in front of that Carl. It's warming up my brain. Lovely. Right. Let's get a log in this one as well. Two fires on the go. Right, I guess that's my checkpoint, Charlie. Let's go back this way. Got some chains for the car. Need some more. No. Get up, you clown. This will heal his wounds, huh? Right, bro. Where's my items?
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Photos, that's not good. Inventory. Consumables. Here you go, Carl. Healed you good and proper, boy. Going for a drive now.
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
What about being dead?
Carl was dying to stretch his legs, but he had to stay focused on the task at hand. Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
Just said that, mate.
Now wasn't a good time to wander about. Hamilton was still out there.
Drive then?
Carl's military training had
You
made
having a
him
laugh?
a very
Shut up.
punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question. Now wasn't a good time to wander about. Hamilton was still out there. Carl was dying to stretch his legs, but he had to stay focused on the task at hand. Carl's military training.
You're taking the piss out of me.
Punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
How the hell do you drive this piece of shit?
Now wasn't a good time to wander about. Hamilton was still out there.
It's crashed.
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question. Now wasn't a good time to wander about. Hamilton was still out there. Carl was dying to stretch his legs, but he had to stay.
What a shambles. Fucking good start, innit? Wouldn't let me drive the fucking car. And that mentalist kept repeating the same lines. Ding 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 ding. Right, let's try again. Go in here for now. Turn that on. Right, you're warm enough. Aye, I know. Heal up, son. Yes? Can we go now? Yeah, R2 to drive, yes. Don't give me that speech again, man. Hey. That was fun, wasn't it? Can't see shit. Bang the tunes on then.
Spread out on a few acres of untouched forest, bellowing caribou, everlasting snow, and undefiled lakes, the Manistan region was no tourist hub. It was said to have been populated for millennia by Cree people, and ever since the industrial era, by the metal mining industry.
I'm just supposed to keep going, huh? Turn that shit off.
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
It is a good job. Whoa. Takes a while to load all this snow in. Here we go, lads. Trophy. Get near. General store.
The monks wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Okay. What's in here?
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Okay.
Something fell to the bottom of the box.
It's a parcel. Whoa, dead man.
Carl had no trouble recognizing his employer.
What's my man?
He had been killed. There was no need to be a detective to figure that out.
Well,
But
there's
only a
fucking...
detective could have noticed that the killer had to have been very close. That the fatal blow had been given before the victim even realized. What could be inside that envelope?
Oh man, this guy's
Carl was
annoying as
taken
fuck.
aback. He knew this address. It was said to be the address of the P.O. box for the Canadian Secret Service.
Can you turn him off? He's annoying. What's that? Inspect it then. This place is a mess. You're a smart guy. Put your damn camera away. mysterious unbranded cans. No thanks, I ate too many of these in Korea. Fucking
An explosion
hell!
suddenly occurred outside.
Oh, I'm not a fan of the narrator, man. It's bullshit.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no
I'm meant to
tone.
read this when he's talking.
Carl knew that Gilles Lachance was in charge of the general store. That made him one of Hamilton's employees. A very angry employee, as Carl could plainly see.
No, won't bother. What was that here? Medical supplies. Where's me flashlight? A bit dark up in here.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Right. Whoa, you buggers.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Punch the price. Any numbers at all? Oh, fuck that bullshit. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to
Jumping
look
from
at.
that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
I'll have a few of them. Gonna punch the price. How much? Oh, what's all? We can open all of these. Oh, that's.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
Take all of the money. What was that key? I didn't look at the key was. Post key. Ah, okay. Post key. Let's go and rob people's post. Post box. What have you got for me?
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs. The
Oh,
murder weapon.
it's a gun.
What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing
That is
spy.
so annoying. Can you turn that jerk off? Narration frequency. Yeah, important only. Oh shit! I don't want to talk over everything. I don't. Holy shit! It's really annoying. Right, don't need to talk.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on it, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigation.
Shut up. What's that up there? What the hell's that?
Carl was used to strange phenomena, but a chunk of ice like this, as if an iceberg came out of the ground, that was a first.
Yes, it is. Should I follow the wolves? I don't know what the relevance of... There's a fucking icy man.
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized in ice. All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A cold, unknown dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
What the flying fuck is going on here? The beast enjoys long slumbers. It's okay. This has gotten weird all of a sudden. A little wolf. What's that? Necklace. And a number.
A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
739. Bitch. It's my car, man. Oh.
Carl
Who's
had
that?
that feeling you get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened? Now at least he knew who the
Giles.
unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the
Oh,
general
Gilles.
store's manager himself. That had to be the worst parking job
I thought you were only going to say important
Who
stuff,
was
you
Carl to judge, though?
jerk.
It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
Or not. Right, let's get back in here. Am I getting cold? No, I'm taking photos of all the ice. Fuck off. Right, what's going on here?
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
That's handy. I'd be fucking useless in that scenario.
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
Logs again. Just walk past loads of logs. Oh, there's a log. So these like checkpoints. Yeah. Let's get warm for 5. Yeah. Right, let's get in here. What's in there? Load of hot trash. Right, hello. Hello, just looking for some stuff. Yeah. Some hardware. I need those. Sounds like there's a fire in here. Tune. See? It's a bit short. Oh, he's a funny guy. Anything else? No. Okay.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Do I have to lift it? Probably not, because of all that shit that's on it. Right, let's go and do this generator. Oops. Let's warm up my brain first. How'd you run again? I forgot already. X. Let's deal with this wiring problem. Oh, look at that. Banging. Eee, we're back in. We're back in the game. Do I need the power on in here? Am I being an idiot? No. Oh shit, sorry. Look at your eyes. Turned the power off, didn't I? Do. Yes. But it said I can't have the power on in both rooms at the same time. Oh no, don't. Yeah, I am stupid. No, there we go then.
Staring intently at the controls won't be enough to make that lift budge. The poor thing was out of power.
I thought I'd just put the fucking power on.
Staring intently at the controls won't be enough to make that lift budge. The poor thing was out of power.
Poor thing. Let's break that shortcut.
Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Right, so power's on, yes? Yes. Garage.
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Ah. There you go. That should be right, right? Yeah. I'll have
At long
that.
last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
I hope I don't have to kill stuff with it because it's pretty fucking slow. Twat. Twat. Right, let's go. Right. Put the gas pumps on. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah.
The note explained that
I
the
know
garage
what the
and the
note
store
is.
couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Right. Here you go. You shut up. Right. We've got the pump. We got it all. Not in the mood to drink maple syrup, man. I'm not in the mood to drink maple syrup. Fuck off. Alright, give me the umber nectar. Is that it? See you later. See you later, garage. It's been fun. Now where do I go? Whoa, whoa, whoa. So, is this game gonna be just driving to different locations and then like figuring out puzzles? I can fuck with that. It's probably optional stuff I could be doing. Who gives a fuck? Let's just follow the intended path. Although, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's get out. Let's check this out. What's happening over here, buddy?
The trap was fresh. That meant the car sunk down just a
Stuff.
little while ago. Now
Stuff.
where the
A
hell
lawn
could the
boot.
passengers possibly have gone? Someone had been playing with a crossbow here. A very dangerous game. A bolt could hit someone's tire or their eye. It could even kill someone if the aim was right.
Man, you're so good. Fuck all in there.
Someone must have dropped this in a hurry, but whoever did was heading into the woods. Carl's tracking instincts were quickly kicking in.
I'm not taking photos of those ice things. I can fuck off. The ice wall. Oh
Carl knew why he
no!
was suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions.
Back to the
Carl
realm of
had
visions.
no issue recognizing the spirit-like figures, but he couldn't figure out what they wanted from him.
What do you want
The
from me?
phantom, freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest. Earlier, Carl had witnessed the tragedy that befell it.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me, ice wall? What do you guys want? she is
further
later.
Carl moved away from the ice block, the more his senses came back to him.
Okay. Does that mean I shouldn't go to the ice block? Or is there something I need to do? Hit them. Hit the wall. Take a photo of it. Nah, there's nothing I can do. So I'm just gonna leave you guys to it, yeah?
Numbness was giving way to awareness. The vision was wavering.
Vision can do, Jan. Is this alright?
There was only void where the road should be.
Also, I do need to go this
Carl
way.
hated dead ends. He felt trapped.
Give us them
It was as
logos.
if the road had drowned in the lake. He would have to find help by another route.
So I do have to go that way then. Didn't check the front of your car. This side of your car, even. Pop your bonnet, no. Pop your trunk for me. The boot. Alright. Maybe I need to take a photo of this. Where's it at? Maybe this will help. The ice wall. I don't know what to do. What am I missing here? What am I not seeing here? I don't know. Was there 4 people standing here before? Do I just need to stand with them? Oh. Gezumped. What's this? Documents. Do you want this? Can't do anything else. Oh well, I'm stuck already. Ruddy hell. Maybe it's broken again. Paw prints. fuck's sake. I'll go this way.
The further Carl moved away from the ice wall, the more his senses came back
Oh
to him.
man, got a bad head. I'm just gonna keep moving then, I guess. Oh, I was just standing there like an absolute fucking lemon. As you do. Fucking idiot. The woodlots. Lots of wood. Let's follow these. Let's get to this next warm section. Whoa, my vision's off. Right, let's get this on the go, come on boys. And I think I'll leave it there for now. Kona.